Welcome to Royal News Updates.
OMG. Did you know? Buckingham Palace is not the most important royal place anymore, and to outshines all. Before we start, please, subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon, thanks. Queen Elizabeth II is set to leave Buckingham Palace for good and move to Windsor Castle for the foreseeable future. The 95-year-old royal is tipped to make Windsor Castle her permanent royal residence, while the London abode undergoes a re-service, which is due to be completed by 2027. It has been reported Her Majesty has no plans to return to Buckingham Palace, but carry out any royal engagements virtually, which the large majority of the world's population, including the royal family, have been doing since we entered into a lockdown in March 2020. The British monarch will work from home from the Berkshire property from now on, despite celebrating her Platinum Jubilee, which marks her 70-year reign, this year. Royal fans are in a great dilemma because without Queen Buckingham Palace will lose his charm. But wait a minute, did you know Buckingham Palace is not the highest-ranking palace of all? Shocking. Isn't it? Let me give you an insider that will blow your mind away. Many people may believe that the most senior royal palace in London is Buckingham Palace, as it has been an official residence of the monarch since King George III's reign. However, that isn't the case. Despite Buckingham Palace's 775 rooms and iconic reputation as the centre for public celebrations, it is St. James's Palace around the corner that is considered as the highest-ranking royal home. While the red brick palace has links that stretch back to the times of King Henry VIII, the current Queen has never called it home, but many of her relatives have. St. James's Palace was built by order of King Henry VIII in the 1530s and was considered as the second most important London residence by most Tudor and Stuart monarchs. In first place was the Palace of Whitehall, which was destroyed by a devastating fire in 1698. St. James's was used increasingly by the Georgian monarchs and was considered as the official and ceremonial home of the monarch. Yet, it was once again sidelined when Buckingham Palace became the principal royal residence in 1837. Both King George I and King George II used the palace as their principal residence in London and housed their mistresses there. King George III, however, found St. James's too small and instead favoured his new home, Buckingham House, later Buckingham Palace, and Windsor Castle. The tradition set by George III was formalised by Queen Victoria in 1837, whereby the official residence of the monarch was Buckingham Palace and St. James's would be used for formal occasions and public audiences. The royal website explains that it was a residence of kings and queens of England for over 300 years until the reign of Queen Victoria. The site also touches on the importance of the home as it is where the accession of a new sovereign takes place. The Queen herself has never lived at St. James's Palace, as she made her family home at Clarence House before the sudden death of her father in 1952. It is thought that the current residents of the palace include Princess Anne, Princess Alexandra, and Princess Beatrice. The official offices of the Prince of Wales are also located there. Famous events that have taken place there include the weddings of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, and the union of King George V and Queen Mary, then the Duke and Duchess of York. Several royal christenings have also taken place at the palace, including those of Prince George, October 23, 2013, and his younger brother Prince Louis, July 9, 2018. Thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comment. Thanks.
Subscribe to our channel.